Hey YouTube, matches 860. Smoking the Savinelli Church Warden, number 626. I do believe we have Haunted Bookshop in it. Wanted to talk a little bit about the Church Warden today. When I did my vampire video, I couldn't decide what I wanted to use for a pipe. And I don't usually stress over such things, but it was an important video and I wanted to get it right. For whatever reason, I took the 626 with me to the cemetery. Turned out to be the perfect pipe for it. Got a lot of comments and personal messages about the pipe, questions about it. So I was curious, how come they're called church wardens? The only reference I could find, which I'm not sure is true or not, was back in the day, churches were open 24 hours a day, and at night they'd have a night watchman just to make sure nobody did anything weird. And it said that the church warden allowed the night watchman, who was also called a church warden, to be able to keep an eye on things without the pipe interfering with his line of sight, the pipe and the smoke coming from the bowl. I have a hard time buying that story. But anyway, the 626 is designed for a wooden balsa filter if you want it. If you don't want it, this comes with a plastic insert. Get a lot of questions about how come they would put an insert in if you're not using the balsa. And the only thing I can figure is that somebody at some point decided that the proper airflow, if you're not using the balsa filter, is achieved by putting that narrower plastic insert in there. I've smoked it with them without, and I don't really see a big difference, but I keep the insert in there just so I won't lose it. And the most popular question I got about this was if it smokes cool, and that's really the great thing about a church warden, is that you've got your heat down here and it's got to travel all this distance, so the smoke cools down quite a bit before it gets to your mouth. People ask me if I have a day dedicated to the church warden. All of my dedicated pipes are ones that go to work with me. And this it's just not feasible with this because the pipe is so long that it wouldn't stay in my pocket. It would be kind of difficult to be walking around with it all day, especially in the job I have. Other than that, not sure what else I can offer up. It's really a great pipe at night, like my Bing's favorites. You get a feeling of elegance when you're smoking one of these. Also gives you an appreciation why way back in the day the clay pipes were made like 14 inches. The further you can get away from the heat of the bowl, the better. So if you're thinking about getting one, I highly recommend them. A little chilly here in Connecticut this morning. Hopefully we're getting back to normal, I think Sunday or Monday. Then I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. Got to do a little work around the yard, get things ready for winter. But I'll see if I can't get another video in. Till then, I'll thank you all for joining me. Have a great weekend.